Hi, I'm Laura from the LiveSchool team, and let's talk about how you can customize the settings for your point screen. Start by heading over to the point screen, and right underneath the roster picker, you'll notice some ways to differentiate which data you're currently showing for your class. For example, we default to showing all the points that students have earned for today, but if you instead wanted to show all the points that they had earned yesterday, or this week, or this month, or even the entire year to date, you're able to choose all of those from that drop-down menu. We also default to showing the points that students have earned from all teachers, which is great so that you can get a general sense of how they've been doing as they go from class to class. But you can also differentiate to just show the points that you have provided to students. And this will then show just how they've been doing when they've had you as their teacher. Now, on the right-hand side, you're also able to edit the buttons, what you're showing in terms of the positive points being shown in the green, the negative points being shown in the red, their total bank account balance shown with the blue, and any comments that they've been recorded in the gray comment option. If you find that students are competing with one another, or maybe they're being unmotivated by seeing all the negatives, you can choose to disable the showing of both negatives, the bank account balance. You can also make these buttons slightly larger or slightly smaller, depending on what you'd like to show on your screen. Now, when your students receive a point, the default setting is that there is a sound, the ding, and a pop-up that shows that students have received points. But you can also choose to disable these sounds and these pop-ups, especially if you find them to be unmotivating for students. So for example, I have the demerit sound and pop-up turned off. So if a student was to get a demerit in my classroom, then it's not going to let everyone else know, but Nicholas does have that demerit saved, and I know that demerit is recorded for Nicholas. I can also choose to look at it, and you'll see that it's been displayed there, or you can choose to not display it. Now, you also have the option to showcase the houses that the students are in. Those little colored strips at the top of their name represent the different houses. If for any reason you want to turn those off, then you're also able to hide those. And then you can choose how you would like your students' names to be displayed. So, for example, you could alphabetize them by their last name, in case that is a faster way that you refer to all of your students. You could also show just their initials if you're expecting a visitor for the day and you don't want to display the students' names. You can also sort by the total number of merits that students have, either high to low or low to high. Low to high is great if you want to check in on any students who haven't received that many points to find out what's going on with them and see if there's an opportunity for them to be able to earn more points. So those are all the different ways that you're able to edit the settings in your classroom, both for what you're choosing to display, what kind of points you're seeing for just you, for all teachers, whether or not students are also seeing the negatives, the bank account balance, and whether or not you're showing their full names, their first and last names, or how you're choosing to sort them.